You turn the key on a cold morning and the engine struggles to catch, maybe blowing a bit of smoke, and now you are staring at code P0067. It is frustrating when your car hates the code as much as you do, but this code gives us a very specific clue. It points directly to the air-assisted injector control circuit high. This is a common one on Subarus and Jaguars, but it can pop up on other makes too. Unlike your standard fuel injectors that just squirt fuel, an air-assisted injector uses, you guessed it, air to help mix that fuel into a fine mist. This is super important when the engine is stone cold, because a cold engine needs a richer, better mixed fuel spray to get going smoothly. When the engine control module, or ECM, sees a voltage signal on this circuit that is too high, it sets this code. While I would rate this as a moderate issue, since the car usually runs fine once it warms up, you do not want to ignore it. Consistently running with a bad mixture on startup can eventually harm your engine or catalytic converter. The symptoms are pretty classic: hard starting, rough idling when cold, and poor fuel economy. So where do you start? First, pop the hood and look for vacuum leaks. Since this system relies on air, a cracked hose or a loose clamp is a prime suspect. Listen for a whistling sound while the engine is running. A $10 vacuum hose could be the only thing standing between you and a smooth start. If the hoses look solid, you need to grab your multimeter. You'll want to test the resistance of that air-assisted injector and compare it to what your repair manual says. Be incredibly gentle when testing the pins on the injector, because if you bend them, you are creating a whole new nightmare for yourself. If the injector tests fine, check the wiring harness for any signs of chafing or corrosion, especially where the wires bend around the engine. Sometimes the wire rubs against metal and shorts out. If you have a fancy scan tool, you can actually command the injector on and off to see if it responds, but usually a visual inspection and a quick resistance test will tell you if the part is dead or if it is just a wiring gremlin. Fix those vacuum leaks or swap out that bad injector and you'll likely see that check engine light turn off, letting you enjoy those cold mornings without the drama.